How to do a perfect beard fade and lineup. Now first I like to start by establishing where exactly I want our first line to be, or where we want our fade to start. Right here I used his eye as reference and the bottom of his ear where I slanted my first guideline. Next, clipper, lever fully open. I'm gonna move down about a ½ inch from where I previously started, being real soft with my clipper. Next, with the number 1 guard, lever still fully open, moving down about another ½ inch, being soft with the clippers, trying to connect to the long length of the beard, but still only moving down about a ½ inch. Next, with the 1.5 guard, lever still fully open, I will try to finish connecting to the long length of the beard, but only keeping in mind that I am moving down about a ¼ inch to a ½ inch in space. In some cases, you may need to go up to the number 2 guard, lever fully open to finish connecting to the long length. Next, with the half guard, lever at 3/4, I'm gonna go ahead and start blending out the bottom guideline that you see here, using the corner and tilting the clipper inward so that we can softly blend out that guideline. And if y'all like to save 15% on any Wahl Pro tools, go ahead and use Faded Culture 15 at checkout at wahlpro.com. And now to start taking out the first initial guideline, starting with the clipper lever fully closed, I will use the corner of the clipper to start softening up the initial start of that guideline. Next, I'm gonna open the lever to that 3/4 position to continue blending that initial guideline, just moving down a little bit lower than where we started from. Then whatever else is left, I'm gonna go ahead and open the lever fully open to just finalize blending the initial guideline into the rest of the beard. At this point, I'm only using the corners and being real detailed with what I'm taking out. Then with your trimmers, take out the rest of the stubble before coming in with your electric shaver to shave it down for a longer lasting shave and a cleaner look. And if you're looking for more guidance, guys, feel free to join our online mentorship. The link is in the bio, and we are running a 7-day free trial, so y'all got nothing to lose. Now moving forward to start our lineup work. Grab your trimmers and start setting the perimeter of your lineup where you want your edge up to start, being real soft, and just try to keep your lineup as natural as possible, guys. Try to not push it in too much from where it naturally lays. Also here, you can use your trimmers to really clean up any frizz that is sticking out on the beard for a fuller and a cleaner look. Just make sure you hold on to your client's head so that they don't accidentally move and you give them a bald spot. Make sure you groom any hair on the mustache as well so that you can trim any hair that overhangs over the lip. And also keep in mind that if you do have your trimmers zero gapped, be careful around sensitive areas, being real soft with your trimmers so that you don't cut them in sensitive areas like under the neckline. These trimmers didn't need to be zero gapped, so I can afford to apply a little bit more pressure as I won't cut them or scratch them. Now I'm gonna go ahead and start prepping for my straight razor shave using some of our Faded Culture gloves, our Faded Culture razors that y'all can find at fadedculture.com, guys. We also have the whole Faded Culture bundle so that you don't have to shop everything separately. I am using the slide razor for this shave. It is a lot more user friendly, but we also have the Turkish razor that is also a really dope razor for razor shaves. And I always use shave gel, guys, not only because it's ours, but because it helps prevent any kind of razor burn, and it helps that razor slide a lot more easier to get a cleaner and longer lasting shave. And it also helps that it has a really great scent, so most of our clients love it. Now, proper tension is key when using a straight razor, so make sure that you're always utilizing your opposite hand to stretch the skin, create that tension to help that razor slide with ease. And when you're shaving, make sure that you're shaving up to that lineup that you already created with your trimmer, as it is easy for you to push it further since these razors are really sharp, guys. So just make sure that you control that razor and stop it where you need to be. Then also follow it up with a reversed hand shave to get a sharper and a longer lasting shave. Telling your client to puff up their cheek or puff up their lip area is also another really great tip for you to get in those really little difficult spots or areas with your razor. I normally give my shaves 2 passes, so first time the shave gel is really lubricated. By the second time, the shave gel is a little dry, but not too dry to where you will irritate the skin. So the skin at this point is still soft, to where you won't create any razor burn. Now you could be done there, but if you like using enhancements, you can go ahead and apply some on the beard lineup. I am using our Faded Culture Enhancement Adjustable card. Again, y'all can find that at fadedculture.com. It is a metal card, so I promise you it's the only enhancement card you'll ever need, as it'll last you a really long time. But this is the result on a beard fade and lineup. Let me know what other tutorial I can do for y'all.